Hello, welcome back to Book Break. I'm really hoping, I've never used this mic with this camera before, so I'm really hoping this fits in properly and works in the audio. I'm hoping we have audio, okay? We haven't done a reading vlog in a while, and we just published a book that I have been so excited about for such a long time, and that is Ride With Me by Simone Soltani. I was really fortunate enough to meet Simone yesterday. She came into the office and did a book club with so many of us, and it was a really wholesome experience just talking about F1 and romance books and getting to hear Simone's thoughts on this world that she's building. And so today we're going to be reading Cross the Line and Ride With Me, because sometimes you just need to feel a bit fluffy, you just need a romance book. And these two are, like, from what I've heard from everyone around the office who's read them and people I've seen online who've read the books, they're just a good time, and I'm in the mood for a good time. So I have already started Cross the Line. I was on my train yesterday and I managed to read, 200 pages. So I got to chapter 19 and I'm loving it. It's such a fast read as well. Like, if you're in a bit of a reading slump, I really think that these books are going to get you out of that, because they're just full of excitement and love and a little bit of tension, which we all love. We all love a bit of tension. So in this first one, we have our main character, Willow. Willow is the sister of a guy called Oakley, who used to be in like the Formula 3. I'm sorry, I'm very new to the world of Formula 1, so you're going to have to bear with me. He used to ride in Formula 3. But he's now kind of turned his hand and become a sports person. So he knows lots of the drivers. And one of the drivers is his best friend called Dave. And he's just this like cheeky guy. He's a bit cheeky, but he's also like really hard to control, let's say. And Dave is in the middle of the charts, the ranking. Again, new to Formula 1, you have to bear with. So he's like a mid-tier driver. However, he's having some problems because it's very clear that the racing company brand that he drives for don't really want him there anymore. There are so many issues that come with that the book really goes into detail about, and it's so interesting to see like the political aspect of Formula 1. And his last social media team, well, things ended badly with them, and the main woman in charge, he was so frustrated with her, he snapped, he did something bad, and then she posted something about him online that wasn't true, and it kind of spiraled, and now his reputation is in the gutter. Who comes along but little Miss Willow? You know, brother's best friend trope. Willow comes along and she's looking for a job. She doesn't want to leave New York City, and so she needs to get a job, but she wants to work in sports marketing. What are the chances? And they meet at a party. Now, here's the thing. A year prior, they actually kissed. I know, it's the best thing ever. But they've been childhood friends, so it's childhood friends to lovers, brother's best friend, and they don't want to talk about it. They both kind of refuse to talk about what happened when they kissed. So they see each other again at this party, and she's like, oh, I don't have a job, and he's like, oh, I've got a bit of a problem myself, and they team up, and she has become his sports marketing publicist, media manager, whatever you want to call it. So it's a really great dynamic that we have between the two. And like I said, I'm loving it. 200 pages in, and the books are not too long as well. They're both under 400 pages. That's where we're at. I'm going to insert some footage now of Simone talking yesterday at the book club, because it was such an interesting conversation. Like I said, there were so many things that came up. It was funny, it was lighthearted, but at the same time, there were real conversations around things that, like the actual races themselves and how it all functions. I'm going to continue reading Cross the Line and then get into Ride With Me. Hello, good morning. I'm back with the microphone, hoping it works. I still haven't checked the footage, so this is going to be a trip for both of us. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I have some updates on Cross the Line because I'm almost finished. As you can see, I've got I think maybe 50 pages left, and I'm loving it so much. I'm really enjoying the F1 element of it because it feels so accessible. I'm a girl who knows nothing about racing and driving and all of that. I don't know anything. I'm not into that sport. However, this feels like I could go to an F1 race and actually have some idea of what was going on, which is really nice. Simone Soltani manages to make the sport so open to everyone, and I love how there will be some like F1 jargon, but because of the context it's in, you can really read between the lines and figure out what's actually happening. So I really, really appreciate that, because for the people who just want a fun romance, this is great, because this feels like it then reaches so many more people, because you don't have to exclusively love Formula One to love this book. Like like I said, I'm not into Formula One, but I love this book. I think it's so heartwarming, honestly. It's just these two characters who are falling for one another, and everything is just plodding along really nicely. The pacing I'm enjoying. The other side characters, they're like cheeky quips that they have with one another, and the banter really works well, so much so that they feel very human, which is always nice when you read a book and you come away from it and you're thinking, wow, these are fictional. How are they fictional? Like, they feel so real. And I'm just having a great time with it. So I wanted to give you a little update. I'm hoping to finish this today and then pick up Ride With Me, which it's over there, so I'm not going to get it. So, cross the line so far, having a wonderful experience, cannot wait to finish it. I think we haven't had a third act conflict yet. I'm waiting for it. I think I know what it's going to be. We shall see. A bit about Ride With Me, because I am currently 242 pages through and I'm really enjoying it. It feels really different to Cross the Line. This one isn't as focused on the F1 element. Instead, it's focused more on the romance, but I'm loving it. So we have our main characters, Thomas and Stella, and they are at somebody's hen party and stag do. They're like a joint, what is it called? A sten? I'm going to go for sten. Someone's sten do, which is where the stag and the hen party join up. And they meet each other, and clearly both of them are having a really awful time. They're not enjoying being there. And so they kind of like talk to one another like, oh, I'm not having fun either. And that's how they get to know one another. Stella, we find out, has been left at the altar literally a few weeks ago. Like her husband-to-be just left her there. And she was like, oh, okay, so this is what we're dealing with. And Thomas's reputation is in the gutter, because there was if you've read the end of Cross the Line, something really big happens, and Thomas makes a really awful comment about that situation, and so everybody hates him. He's not in anybody's good books right now. So the pair are both, they're not in good places, and one thing leads to another, and the next thing they know, they wake up in Vegas and they're married, like officially, legally married to one another. And it is a marriage of convenience trope. Yup. I'm eating it up. Every single time they're like, we can't do this, they're like, we're married, we have to. Like, to keep up appearances. It's funny, it's great. It's just so, I love these books because they feel really cozy, and the characters do feel really real. I feel like I could turn my TV on and see like Thomas riding in his car at the F1 or whatever they do. I just got to the point where Stella is meeting Thomas's family, and it's so funny, because we also have a girl that Thomas is friends with, but clearly she thinks they're gonna end up together, and his family think him and this woman are gonna end up together. And so seeing that dynamic of Thomas having somebody lusting over him and wanting him so badly, and then having Stella there like, I don't really care about you, like you're just a man. It's so funny because he wants Stella so bad, and this woman is there wanting him also, and it's just a really interesting like triangle, because it's very Thomas and Stella together, and she's just like, Hello, I'm still here. I forgot to use the microphone for a couple clips, but we're here now. It's such a gloomy day today, but let me tell you why I don't feel gloomy. I don't feel gloomy. Because I finished Ride With Me, and obviously we know I finished across the line, but it was so good. These books just have me in my feels. Like, I just feel so comfortable and warm, and I just love them. I love them so much. I really enjoyed the different dynamic of Stella and Thomas compared to Willow and Dev. Stella and Thomas had so much more of a chaotic energy about them, and it felt really slow burn because although they were married, you were just like, give me something, please. And then you get to go on a trip with them and things transpire, and I just loved the book. I thought it was a really great romance book. And again, like I said, this one was so much more political about things that happen in F1, the money side of things. Like, we didn't really get to see the races. We saw a couple, but it was more about the overview of F1 and how the drivers deal with this and how they deal with that, and if they get into an accident, what happens. But Simone Sultani just did such a great job. And I also do want to say as well, the covers on these books are so great because everything means something. Like, they've all got little things that, like, you can just like even the dress she's wearing is referenced. It's so nice that the designer of the covers is like really knows the book well to put everything on the covers. Like, it's so great. It's so great. They're like little Easter eggs. I would really urge you to go and read these books. Like, seriously, if you just want to feel something, read a romance book and read these ones. These two are out at the minute. They are so wonderful. And they're just gonna make you feel good. Like, if you want a feel good book, this is where to go. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.